I, 29M, grew up in a family where love had conditions. If you were successful, they adored you. If you failed, even once, they pretend you didn't exist. My parents didn't hug. They didn't encourage. They measured grades, titles, salaries, and love was given only if the numbers looked good. I tried. God, I tried. But college was suffocating me. I didn't want to be a lawyer or a doctor. I wanted to create something of my own. So I dropped out and started a small tech business. The day I told them, my father didn't say a word. My mother just looked at me like I'd spat in her face. My older brother, David, the golden boy, laughed. Well, not everyone's cut out for real success. From then on, I was the embarrassment. At family gatherings, I could feel their eyes on me. The whispers. He's wasting his life. We can't even tell the neighbors what he's doing. It hurt. Every word chipped away at me. But I kept building my business in silence. That broke me. After 3 years of grinding, things started to work out. I wasn't rich, but I was stable. I'd bought my own apartment. I thought maybe, just maybe, I'd earn a little respect. That's when David came to me. All smiles, warm, friendly, the way he used to be before I ruined the family image. Little bro, I've got this incredible investment deal. If we put in money together, we can double it in 6 months. Trust me, this is solid. It was the first time in years he'd call me little bro. I wanted to believe he cared. I wanted to believe my family could love me again. So I invested $40,000, my entire savings. 3 months later, he disappeared. Changed his number. Blocked me everywhere. When I confronted my parents, they didn't deny it. They just defended him. David's going through a hard time. Don't be selfish. Money comes and goes. They call me selfish. They covered for him. I realized then my family didn't see me as blood. I was just disposable. I went home that night and sat in my dark apartment, staring at the empty space where my savings had been. That was the night I decided they'd never get another piece of me. I cut them off. No calls. No visits. I poured everything into my business. And for 2 years, I healed. The whispers faded into background noise I didn't care about anymore. Then one night, my phone rang. An unknown number. Against my better judgment, I answered. It was my mother. Her voice was trembling. Please, you have to help us. Your brother is in trouble. Turns out, David had been caught stealing from his law firm's clients. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Jail time was almost certain. And they wanted me to testify as a character witness to save him. The dropout. The failure. The man they'd left for dead. I could have laughed and hung up. But instead, I said yes. Calmly. Because this was my moment. I went to prosecution and told them everything. I showed them the bank transfers from when David stole my savings. I handed over the text messages, the emails, the proof that my parents had helped hide his theft. They listened. They smiled. And they told me exactly what to do. The day in court, I walked into the courtroom in my best suit. My parents' faces lit up when they saw me, relief in their eyes. My brother smirked like we were in on some secret plan together. The prosecutor stood up. The court calls David to the stand. My family looked proud. They thought I was about to save him. But as I raised my hand and swore to tell the truth, I saw David's smirk falter. And then I told them everything. Every lie, every theft, every detail of how they treated me like garbage until they needed me. The room was silent. My mother's face went pale. My father's jaw tightened. David's hands clenched the table, so hard his knuckles turned white. And when I handed over the evidence, I didn't look away. I wanted them to see that the dropout had just destroyed them. The aftermath. David was sentenced to 7 years in prison. My parents lost friends, status, and whatever reputation they had left. Me? I walked out of that courtroom feeling lighter than I had in a decade. My business is thriving. I travel. I wake up every day knowing I stood up for myself when it mattered most. And when people ask about my family, I just smile and say, they said I'd never amount to anything. Now they're the ones people whisper about. They call me a dropout. Now I'm the reason their lives dropped straight into the gutter.